Heya, Potterheads! Welcome back to the ultimate Harry Potter trivia. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Chapter 8, The Potions Master. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Question 1. What was the name of Mr. Filch's cat? Mrs. Norris, Mrs. Tibbs, Mrs. Paws. The answer is Mrs. Norris. Mrs. Norris, a dust-colored cat with bulging lamp-like eyes, was August Filch's loyal sidekick. As his second-in-command, she would patrol the corridors of Hogwarts looking for rule breakers and would then lead Filch to the misbehaving students. The two of them appeared to be able to communicate wordlessly and had unshakable bond. Question 2. Which teacher was the head of Gryffindor? Professor Snape, Professor Flitwick, Professor McGonagall. The answer is Professor McGonagall. A teacher is assigned as the head of each house. The heads of the four Hogwarts houses play significant roles in the lives of their students, acting as mentors, disciplinarians, and figures of authority. They are integral to the structure and culture of Hogwarts, shaping the experiences and values of the students under their care. Question 3. Which of the teachers was a ghost? Professor Flitwick, Professor Beans, Professor Sprouts. The answer is Professor Beans. Professor Cuthbert Beans taught history of magic at Hogwarts until the moment he died slumped at his desk. Not to be perturbed by his sudden demise, Professor Beans continued to teach as a ghost, boring students about various goblin rebellions and giant wars long into his afterlife. Kudos to his dedication towards his work. Question 4. What did Professor McGonagall turn into a pig as a demonstration of transfiguration? A chair, a student, a desk. The answer is a desk. Minerva McGonagall was the first child and only daughter of a Scottish Presbyterian minister and a Hogwarts educated witch. She grew up in the Highlands of Scotland. Question 5. With which house did Gryffindor always have potions lessons? Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Hufflepuff. The answer is Slytherin. You are here to learn the subtle science and exact art of potion making. As there is little foolish wand waving here, many of you will hardly believe this is magic. I don't expect you will really understand the beauty of the softly simmering cauldron with its shimmering fumes, the delicate power of liquids that creep through the human veins, bewitching the minds, ensnaring the senses. I can teach you how to bottle fame, blue glory, and even stop a death. If you aren't as big a bunch of dunderheads as I usually have to teach. These were the first words of Professor Snape to the class. Wickedly whacking difficult. Question 1. How many staircases were there in Hogwarts? 117, 139, 142. The answer is 142. The staircases of Hogwarts. They are far more than just a way to get from one floor to another. They have a distinct personality and contribute significantly to the magical and sometimes chaotic atmosphere of the castle. Question 2. On which day of the week did Harry have the astronomy lesson at midnight? Wednesdays, Thursdays, Tuesdays. The answer is Wednesday. The astronomy focused on the study of stars, moons, and planets. Lessons took place in the astronomy tower, a perfect place for the students to stargaze through telescopes, and were taught by Professor Sinistra. Classes would involve analyzing constellations, creating star charts, and learning about planets' different moons and properties. Question 3. According to Professor Quirrell, who gave him the turban he was wearing? An Arabian prince, an African prince, an Egyptian prince. The answer is an African prince. Professor Quirrell told that the African prince gave the turban as a thank you gift for getting rid of a troublesome zombie. Question 4. What was the name of the powerful sleeping potion? Nectar of Night's Embrace, Elixir of Everlasting Slumber, Draught of Living Death. The answer is Draught of Living Death. When consumed, the draught of living death induces a very deep, death-like slumber. The person's breathing becomes shallow to the point of being almost imperceptible. Their heartbeat slows dramatically and their skin turns pale and cold. To an untrained observer or even a moderately skilled one, the individual would appear to be deceased. The main ingredients to make these potions were asphodel and wormwood. Question 5. What was a bezoar? A stone taken from the stomach of a goat, a sheep, a unicorn. The answer is a goat. Bezoar has the ability to act as an antidote to many poisons. If a bezoar is swallowed, it can counteract the effects of a wide range of toxic substances. Like the video. Please post your developmental feedbacks in the comment section along with the score that you got in this quiz. Subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. Last but not least, a big thanks for attempting the quiz. See you soon in the next chapter, The Midnight Duel. Until then, with warm beer hugs, it's bye from Soumya. Bye, see bye.